So, hi everybody and welcome back to the Unreal Engine 5 tutorial series for absolute beginners. This is video 41 and in this video we will talk about special effects. But before we talk, there was one more thing about multiplayer which I have to mention. If you test multiplayer, make sure you are on one map and don't make a map change because we have not set up this map change. So for example, if you are in main menu and then travel to the next map with open new level or something, this will not work. This will cause errors. That was a very important thing what I have not mentioned, and this could cause many problems. Sorry for that, because we have not set up travel for multiplayers. That's very important. We will do this later when we set up our main menu, because there is much more to set up in the main menu. Right now we just test it here on the fly when we need it, and we have to test it. So that said, let's concentrate now on special effects. So first of all, we will not create in this video special effects, because before we create special effects, which is not so easy but not so difficult as well because it's straightforward, we can get special effects. And like all time, what we can do is go to the marketplace and then here to free, and then we have here already included content. Then you can search them all for special effects and you will probably find Infinitive Blade Warriors and much more newer one. Here, very important info. This Infinitive Blade Warrior special effect, which I'm going to use, is very old. You can see it here. And they use an older system which is not more supported. Let's say it is supported but not more used in Unreal Engine 5, which is the cascade system. And that's very important to know, because from now on, you will learn Niagara, the new system. But if you want to use, for example, an older special effect, you can. That's very important to know. You can use older special effects. And the problem is then only if you want to change this older special effect, you have to need knowledge about Cascade, because this one we are not going to learn here in the next episodes. But of course it's not too difficult, but it's work time, right? So that said, I still use this cascade system, this Infinitive Blade Warrior with the cascade system, and the reason for that is this one is a very, let's say, very low cost effect. So because they are very old, they made it not very difficult. And of course, when you make newer games, you will use probably really good effects with high resolution, which looks astonishing, but they cost much more. You will see it when you create it. But right now, I use this Infinitive Blade Warrior. You can find them here in anywhere one of these tabs in the free game content, or one of this one. Check this out if you want to follow along, but you don't have to. You can use newer ones from the internet. You can go also to the internet, find their effects, import them, or here browse here and buy one if you like, and so on. So that said, I have already added this Infinitive effects to my project. So I'm going to open this one up. And the good thing is about effects which you import, you don't have to create them. But before we have to do anything, let's watch our effects. So here are the effects. I color them to the same color as the Infinitive, so I know this belongs all together. And now here we have here map demonstration. You can open this one and there's an overview, but I'm not going to do this. We have here enemies, okay, but here this one is very important, and we have here different kind of effects. And let's see, effects ambient. All right, I have no clue, but anyway, there are different kind of effects which you can choose right away without creating anything. That's why we get effects, because creating effects take also time. But perhaps you just say, I need any effect which is already finished, I just add. And here we learn just to add this one. Let me open this one, the old system, to show what Cascade is. And this one is the old system Cascade. You see, we're here on the right side, we can see the effect. And here we have the settings. These are blocks. For example, this is one block, this is second block, and so on. And then you set in each block what you need, add and delete. And this one, and here below we have some manipulations and so on. And here we have the details panel. So very important, when you use this one and want to change this one, we will not learn this one. You will learn this as an addition to Niagara if you work on older effects. That said, let's show what a Niagara system looks. It looks a little bit more complicated, but let me show this one here too. We go to our game content. We create a folder FX if we don't have. No, we don't have. Let's create a folder fast FX. We go here to new folder. Let's you can call it SFX, special FX, right? I set the color here as a default. These are all defaults. And here you click, then right click in, and then here you go to where is it? FX. It is called here FX. And then you have here different systems, and it's all time Niagara. You can see they are using Niagara, and they have of course different kinds of Niagara. And we are interested probably at start Niagara type here. Niagara system, this one, and then we have to choose here something. I have not watched this myself, but let's select the first one. You can read them through. I click here next, and okay, we have here already a template which we can choose. I wanted not this one, but okay, let's choose a template. That's also cool. The new one, let's see, something like burst, particles, fountain. This is all time funny. Let's choose this one. No, let's do this not. I think I don't make this. What is that? What is this? Plus to edit. Let's see. I created this one. I keep the name and I just save this because I want just demonstrate this right now, not really do it. And I open this one, and now you see the Niagara system, which we are going to learn soon. It looks different. So let's compare. This is the Cascade. It looks even easier, I think, because they are just blocks here, which you can add and deselect. And then you have here adding this one. Niagara, there you have to code a little bit more because they use the code system. You can right click and then add here notes and so on, I think. I have not used Niagara myself till now, but no problem, it's not too difficult. What we are going to do later is just clicking, for example, this node, and then what we are doing then is just manipulating here the properties. The point is you have to read then all the properties at one time and then search the most important one, and then you're changing them. The same goes here for this one. Here we click this node, properties, and then we will see a little bit more manipulation, but that's for later. So this is the Niagara system. This is the system which we have, and let's demonstrate this already. Let's save here all, and let's watch this effects. Why I have this is infinitive blade. Okay, then let's see this in action, right? Let's see this effect here in our. Let's see what I had here. Anything? Let me see. Fire. FX. FX is all kind. When I write here FX and they are all prefixed, then I can jump there. Or you can make this one even better. You can go here, let's say infinitive blade or even all, and then set here not to level, reset field. This one, and then perhaps we have here FX. No, we have no. Here. We said FX, but this is Niagara. I don't want Niagara now. So this is bad about this one. We can't search for older FX system. That's why we use here the search bar. Then we go on top, type FX. If they have prefixed this, and I think the Infinitive Blade Warrior, they have FX them. And now we see all the FX which we can have. That's nice. This one looks very funny, or this one. Let's take one out and we just drop it here, and it's a very short effect. And when I play this, You see it was very short. This is just the effect itself. But we can, of course, use this effect. And I think, let me see this one. Okay, I have not doctor fx underscore. Why it's not coming up? Because I'm not on content. All right. So, and you can check this out, but here I stop, and in the next video I will use this fx. So we are not creating this fx still. I will just use them because, for example, when I start my game, I won't use one of this effects on my character when it's here spinning. Then there is something like don't know, tornado effect or something like that. So slash effect, right? Because that's why we need this effects to make our character more standing out. And later, when we combine this effects and this spin and this visuals with sound, that looks, and this will give us a real nice expression. So, okay, that's stop. In the next video, I will use this effects. Of course, you can search more quality ones, more advanced ones, and it will be Niagara probably then. If not, also no problem. It's backwards compatible. That's said. And one more thing, if you have any questions and any problems, because these videos are made on the fly, which means they are not perfect, they are not all the time right, you can ask questions in the comments. That said, see you there in the next. Bye.